Yours truly, Don McKay, in here, broadcasting from Radio on Fire Studios here in Baltimore, Maryland. I got some special guests in the building, and I'm going to get to them in a moment, talk about what they have going on. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by the 12th annual White Tie Affair, going down Sunday, May the 28th, 5 to 10 p.m., Baltimore's Inner Harbor area. And the all-white party, basically. Live DJs, top shelf cash bar, lavish dinner, buffet, all powered by TFP Entertainment and Flywire. For tickets and all that kind of good stuff, visit missiontix.com. So with that being said, the producers of the Shock Nation web series.
What up, what up?
In the building. How y'all doing?
Hey, good. How you doing?
What's going on?
Wonderful, wonderful. Some things I may ask, I do know the answers to, but for interview purposes, roll with it. So y'all are from where?
Baltimore.
Okay. See, I knew that. I guess how did y'all come together on this project?
Well, my name is Kimia Workman, and I'm the writer, producer, and director of Shock Nation. And me and Parris had always been working on several projects together. And, he hit me up, and he always stayed in contact with me like, hey, sis, let me know when you're doing something. Hey, sis, I'm trying to, help out with a project. So when I started writing this, I automatically thought of a role that I would put Parris in, like, automatically.
Right.
So that's originally how what
based on who he is.
And how he kept in contact and how serious he is about his craft. Like, I always keep people in mind that are as serious as I am about our craft, because this is something that we love to do. This is our passion. So if I see somebody that's trying to get into it and just really serious, I want to bring them on board.
Yeah. It was, how can I put this? We hadn't met in Starbucks. We got in Starbucks. She gave me the script, and
well, we knew each other before that, but for this project, we had a meeting about it.
I read the first 5 pages in Starbucks, and I was like, I want to read them more. Let's go. I want in, and let's do this. And from there, it just took off.
Yeah. So you were talking about other projects. So I guess your background is in what?
Acting.
Theater. What play did we do together? The first play we did a play together first.
It was Boy Pull Your Pants Up.
Yes, we originally met Boy Pull Your Pants Up, which is a
writer
named Will, who's also from Baltimore. And then after that, we went on tour with Boy Pull Your Pants Up. We went to Atlanta, and we just became real cool in that trip and in that production.
We became family.
Yeah. And then I wound up doing a play that he was supposed to be in, but wound up not doing.
Yeah.
Called To Hell with Men, To Hell with Women, which is a fantastic play. Shout out to Fajaya for writing that.
Fudge, what up?
And yeah, we just always kept in contact from Boy Pull Your Pants Up, and that was like in 2012?
Yeah, that was
something like that.
2012.
Yeah. So I guess how did it come about that you even wrote this project?
So basically, I've been acting since 2008. I have a background in theater, television, commercials. And so just in 2014, I was like, this is when web series started, popping for real. Mm-hmm. And one of my inspirations was Issa Rae when I started watching Awkward Black Girl on YouTube. And as I started watching Awkward Black Girl, I started watching all these other web series, and I'm like, wow, our people got some really great content. And YouTube is giving us a platform to be able to show that content.
Right.
So as I'm researching and I'm watching all these different web series, I'm like, I can write a web series too. So my story originally started, I wanted to do something different. Like I had saw a bunch of web series on relationships and this, that, and the third. But mine was to do a female boxer. I was like, there's no web series and really no movies about female boxers except for $1 Million Baby. And I was like, I want to do my story on a female boxer, how she struggled in the hood, and then she comes up to be this, like, real crazy, mean-ass, can I cuss?
Sure.
Mean-ass boxer. And then my love for dance got in the way of that. So I was like, well, as much as I want to do this boxing story, I could always turn that into a movie later. But I was like, let me shine a light on Baltimore more as far as our history of music, club music, our history of dancing, club dancing. A lot of people in other states didn't really get what club dancing was or club music until, K-Swift and people like that put us on the map. So I was like, how can I intertwine hip-hop, my love for hip-hop dance, because I was a choreographer. I choreographed for Ashley T. Moore, Kid Calloway, a bunch of different artists, and we opened up for a lot of people throughout the DMV. So I was like, how can I intertwine my love for hip-hop dance mixed with club music and get Baltimore on the map some kind of way? And that's when I came up with Shock Nation, and my inspiration behind that was using the TSU dance crew, which I don't know if you're familiar with, but they're a popular club dance crew in Baltimore. Right. So I got the leader of that, Terry. He's playing one of the leads in my web series. So, yeah, we try to bring some, club dancing, some hip-hop, some music, bring out artists. I'm using all local artists in the whole entire web series, besides one. Good. But, yeah. So that's how my story originally started. But, yeah, I'm just excited. This journey has been incredible, and I'm excited. We're doing our premiere this Sunday.
May 28th.
May 28th, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Creators Club. It's in Ithaca, Maryland. Shout out to Bruce. He's the owner of the Creators Club.
That's a nice spot.
Yeah, it's very intimate, and it's perfect to do a web series premiere.
So how often are y'all going to be dropping new episodes? How does the season work?
Still thinking about that. I'm getting a lot of advice from a lot of different filmmakers in the industry, and a lot of them are telling me different things. My original idea was I'm not going to show the whole web series at the premiere. Okay. I'm going to show a little taste, so people are going to get a little taste. We're going to show about 4 episodes with a bonus episode. There are 8 episodes in the entire web series, and they're not very long because I realize America's attention span these days are just way too short. So the episodes are going to be about in between 9 to 12 minutes per episode. Okay. And so with 8 episodes, I wanted to drop 1 every week, And then I was getting advice, well, maybe I should drop 2 a week because people will forget about it, which I don't think they'll forget about it because I think it's a strong enough story. If people stay in contact and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Kimia Workman. If they just subscribe to the YouTube channel, they'll keep in contact with when the episodes drop. So that's something I'm still, thinking about, but I'm thinking I'm going to still do 1 a week, and it's going to start mid-June.
Right. I think that's a good idea. I think 2 a week is too much. If you look at an average show, it's once a week is what they do, and then throughout that week you can promote that episode and then the next episode, and then 2 a week is just too much.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with
so
that.
I think that's wonderful. So of course people will be able to see this on social media.
Yes, definitely. It's gonna be the main platform is gonna be YouTube. Yep. That's something that we went back and forth with too, because my original thing was, look, I'm not trying to make money off of this. Right. A lot of people, they want to make short films, feature films, or whatever, just to put it on a platform where they can make money off of it. Right. I'm trying to get Baltimore on the map. I'm trying to get myself as a writer and director out there, and still as an actress. People think I'm real known as an actress, but that's only in Baltimore. Now I'm trying to get my name worldwide. So I originally wanted to just put it on YouTube just for free. And then I had people saying, well, don't do it for free. Why don't you put it on Vimeo Demand where you get, $1.99 for every episode or something like that. But it's not all about the money in the beginning.
Absolutely.
In the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is a lot of people will say that, but attention is what you really want. Right. You want eyes on your project. So the moment that you put a price tag on it, the moment that you do that, you automatically going to cut the amount of people that could potentially see it. Right. In not even more than in half. Mm-hmm. So while you could, do that platform, and a lot of people do that and talk about that, I think that putting it on YouTube will get more eyes on it, which could lead to further paying things down the line.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was my thought process as well, because when I look at something like Issa Rae, how she started with Awkward Black Girl, now she had been doing that for years, but it finally got picked up by HBO, and they just changed the name to Insecure. So it's like you never know what your free work is going to do in the long run. So I understand, like, don't get me wrong, filmmakers, I understand it's hard. It's hard out here. It's some broke filmmakers out here
definitely is.
that are living penny to penny, like, because they are so passionate about their work. But at the same time, it's like you gotta think of the long-term goal, and you gotta always know that, you know, your work is gonna pay off for itself.
Yeah. I mean, art is tricky. So, I mean, it comes down to what you want out of it and what is your end goal, you know, with it. Again, what's your YouTube channel again?
So it's Kimia Workman, Kimia Workman, and that's mostly all my social, well, my Instagram and Twitter, you can keep up with that, is Kimia Works. So it's Kimia Works.
She puts in that work.
But Kimia Workman is everything. Like, if you just Google Kimia Workman, everything will pop up on my social media. For Shock Nation, everything is Shock Nation TS for Shock Nation the series. On Facebook, it's actually Shock Nation the series. But on Twitter and Instagram, it's Shock Nation TS. You can keep up with everything on all our social media.
So you are actually in the series?
I am. I play the lead.
Now, how difficult is that for you? I've experienced that myself, but how difficult is that for you?
Very difficult. Like, being the writer and being in it is one thing, but actually directing it while you're in it on set,
Right.
it can be a whole nother story. Parris knows, since he was there throughout the whole entire process, even with scenes that he wasn't in, he was coming on set, he was helping with the sound, you know, he was being a production assistant for me. Like, he put in that work, but he understands how hard it was.
It's not easy.
Yeah. Yeah. So the main thing I had to do was just stay focused on what I wanted to get accomplished for that day. And just really, it was hard to kind of pay attention to other actors while I'm in the scene with them. Yeah, so the great thing is I did have an eye on set. Our DP is also a director. His name is James Parris. Shout out to him. He's putting in that work. Yeah, he's putting in that work for me, and them episodes up. James. But the good thing is, because he has a director's eye as well, he was pinpointing certain things that I couldn't see. And my homie Devin J. Ricks, I think y'all might have had him on the show before too. He's also a director along with his clothing line, and he's also in my web series, but he also has a director's eye, and he was there at certain times too. So I did have help when needed. How did you handle it?
Yeah, you should have. So everything is already shot, I'm assuming.
Yes, we wrapped in December. This whole process started back in July. I think we had our first table read, and we actually started filming in August, and we wrapped everything by December.
We were done.
That's good. Yeah. So what happens after this is there going to be another season, or is another project after this? Like, what's the? Or is it none of my business?
It's a season. It's none of my business. It's a season 2 coming. Okay. I kind of plucked her. I kind of had to get in her ass about that. I said, "Look,
pause."
Yes, he did.
Pause.
Unless you don't want to pause.
I said, "Listen, we gotta do one more season." I said, because how we ended it, people are gonna be curious. Like, okay, well, what happens? What happens? So there is a season 2 coming that starts filming. Possibly, I told her, let's give it September, October. So I told her, listen, once we finish this and everything, let's get ready for. I want you to write everything out. I'm gonna handle all the behind the scenes stuff when it comes to the IMBD paperwork, the SAG paperwork, casting. We actually both did that, and that was kind of cool because I got to actually sit behind a table and actually read with people and say, okay. So this is how casting directors actually feel and how they view people and look at people like, but
yeah, it was a different viewpoint.
Season 2 is coming, so we'll be probably start filming that in September.
And let me be real with you, like, so originally I wanted my GoFundMe to pay for this entire project. I didn't make what I wanted to make on my GoFundMe. We did raise a great amount of money, and thank you to all the supporters from GoFundMe. We made about $2,200 off of GoFundMe. All of the rest of that money I had to come out of my pocket.
Right.
Thousands of dollars. So it's not cheap. It is not easy. So to be honest, I was kind of like hesitant. Like, I don't really know if I want to do a season 2. Like, it's just, thousands of dollars. Like, and we didn't make enough on the GoFundMe page. So I was real hesitant, but he said, he was on me like, come on, you gotta do a season 2. Da-da-da-da-da-da. People out there was saying, that's why I don't like black web series. They only do 1 season. But y'all don't know how much work and how much expenses it costs to put out a whole season. Like, it is very expensive.
It's a lot. It is.
So my hope for this first season is that we build up our audience base so that we can, redo another GoFundMe campaign, raise more money, and then again try to get more funders or more investors that will help us out with season 2. Cause it was a lot. But we are gonna have a season 2. Yes.
Good idea.
It's coming.
Now, if people want to attend the premiere, how can they do that?
Yeah, so we have tickets on Eventbrite, eventbrite.com. If you just search Shock Nation or Shock Nation the series, it should automatically pop up. Search your Baltimore events. Again, it's Sunday, May 28th, this coming Sunday, from 6 to 8.
A week from today when we are.
Yes,
recording.
a week from today, and it's only $15. It's $15, and we're gonna have food there for sale, drinks. People who like their alcoholic beverages, that'll be available. We're gonna do a short Q&A with the cast. Anybody that's interested in acting and have questions that they want to, you're gonna have a bunch of actors and filmmakers in the building so that you can network with. You can find out who's doing what. And other projects that we're showing the web series The Student Body by Christian Smooth. We're showing B City by another female director. Her name is Jolie. And 2 short films. One is called Not Home for the Holidays by a young filmmaker. His name is Wayne Hill. And then Black and Blue. Very, very great short film that I think everybody needs to see by Titus. Yeah, the director of that is Titus Burrell. And it's gonna be dope. We're just trying to shine a light. I didn't want to just show Shock Nation, but I wanted to shine a light on some other filmmakers who are out here, doing their thing too. So you're gonna see some great, great work. But you could come out and network with all these filmmakers and directors and other actors, and ask questions.
Come out and have a good time with us.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. So again, plug your social media and how people can book y'all.
Yes, definitely. My name is Kimia Workman, and I'm on social media: Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at Kimia Works. That's Kimia Works, and Facebook Kimia Workman, Google Kimia Workman, website Kimia Workman. And Shock Nation TS. Also, if there is anyone interested in acting, I do acting consultation services. So, like, if you don't know where to start, you're a beginner actor, you have no idea what you need to do, I help beginner actors to get them on the right path of trying to book some work. And that is through my company, True Talent Creative Works. So, it's just True Talent Creative Works.
Stay hustling.
I tried.
You can find me on Instagram, Parris Watkins. Twitter, I am Parris. Facebook is Parris Watkins. I don't have Snapchat. I'm not, pressed for that. YouTube page, Parris Watkins, actor, director, casting director, and now a producer because of my sister right here. That's about it. But also, I'm going to start up and put it out there. Put a Ring, the movie, will be coming back soon. Diamond K.
He's speaking into existence, see?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's coming back, y'all. Trust me.
Let me know what you need help on. You got another spot open.
Okay, well, she said that. I got you on tape saying that, so on camera rather, not on tape. But yeah.
Absolutely. Hit me up.
Yes. So I definitely, I know how difficult what y'all have done is, and so I definitely want to commend you on that.
Thank you.
And anything I can do to help with the promotion.
You're a
please
good
let me
director,
know.
though. I mean,
Huh?
You are.
Me? Thank you.
I work with you, man. So you
Yeah,
know.
thank you.
You're good.
Yeah, so I definitely I know that grind. I know how difficult that is, and so I, like you said, a lot of people don't know like everything that goes into putting something together, and so I definitely know that, and I know what that is like.
Right, from the expenses to
Yeah.
the
Little
everything.
things that come up, and
Yes.
just issues with cast members, like all that. Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
I think that's often not talked about. The just the
Right.
behind the scenes stuff.
Right.
Challenges with
Locations.
Location.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I hired producers to help me because like it was just a load. It was a big load, and this is something that I'm new at. And usually I'm just the one showing up on set ready to act. But now taking on all these different roles, I tried to hire producers that could help me with the locations and this, that, and the third. And I wound up doing everything. Like, and the locations was a big part of trying to make your story come to life. Like locations are so important.
Yeah.
Like it was so hard for me to find a classroom because I had these classroom scenes, and it was so hard because Baltimore City wasn't trying to let you in the school. A lot of stuff was going on in the school systems at that time. People just walking in and and then I tried a whole nother county. Anne Arundel County wasn't trying to let nobody in the school.
Not.
Absolutely not. So it was like, where am I gonna find a classroom? Well, I have to give a shout out to the Cold Spring Community Center and Tina Brown because they had a little classroom set up, and it just worked perfect for my web series. So it's like, and it took a while. Took a while to find that. Like I had planned on shooting my classroom scenes 2 months before we actually got a chance to shoot them. All because I had to find the right location.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but you know. Like,
It's a lot. It's definitely a
And
lot.
like you said, that's just some of the behind the scenes challenges.
right.
And I know all about that. I know all about that. So again, it is Shock Nation.
Shock Nation.
Web series, season 1. So to be continued.
Yes, definitely. Please, Baltimore, show your support. Show your support.
And so I want to close out with that. So support is a often used word. Define different ways that people can support. Like what is different ways that people can support? Ooh.
Well, I'll start. One, even if you don't know someone, like of course you're gonna have some of your friends and family who are gonna share your posts and help promote it. But even if you don't know the person, if you know of them or if you see them trying to do something good, like you can still share posts and you can still retweet stuff and you can still just help them spread the word. That's a part of support, helping other people spread the word even if you don't know them.
That sums it up.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I think a lot of times people don't understand just, I don't know, how quick can you hit the share button? It's like 1 second?
Yeah, it takes 1 second.
1 second. And, so.
I don't know. I don't understand why some people just don't share. Like, I don't know.
Is liking something support?
Yeah,
in a way, because you do have people that will just scroll and never like your stuff at all. They're just lookers. But
right.
Yeah, in a way, liking is
supporting.
It's
still an interaction.
Right.
Yeah, so.
And making events, that's the biggest support of it all. Like,
definitely.
I know people are extremely busy. Myself, I know you're definitely busy, Diamond K, and he busy. But if you can make an event, making the event is always the biggest support. But if you can't, sharing definitely is a part of it.
Huge.
Definitely. Okay, so again, thank y'all for coming through.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yes.
Anything I can do to help, don't hesitate to let me know.
Will do. I'll remember that. We got you on camera.
All right, yes, okay.
Appreciate
all right,
it, brother.
so we're going to get out of here, and
Yes, sir.
stay tuned, y'all.
Peace.
Bye.